What is up, everybody, and welcome to Studio Day Heffrey, where, as you can tell, I have not invested in high-quality curtains in Studio Day Heffrey. As you can see, the sun assaulting me through the window. That's what we got going on today. By the way, still tobacco-free. If you guys have been tracking my no-dip journey, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. How you guys doing, though? My shirt probably looks weird, too. I'm getting ready to go play some flag football. Just in case it's cold outside, I can put my little hood up there. Be taken care of, you know what I'm saying? So what's up? Welcome to Saturday. I guess no reason not to make a video before I leave the house, but that sun is really gonna... What if I hide over here for the video? I'm gonna hide over here away from the sun, okay? As always, I want you to leave your questions or comments or topics that you'd like me to discuss in the comments here on the YouTube page as I duck the sun. And I like this one from Vince. He said, do a show on how you have a show and never have any topics to do a show with. It's a great point. I do 5 hours of radio, 5 days a week. That is 25 hours of content. That's 15 segments a day. Forgive me if I don't have more stuff ready either in the morning before the show or after the show the next day. Forgive me, Vince. It's tough. Plus, I believe in letting the people control the content. So whatever it is that you want to talk about, that's what we're going to talk about, you know? Just hit me up. AJ, he said, I appreciate you answering my question. I haven't really seen anyone go into detail about why Henry Ruggs is a better prospect than Jalen Reagor. Seems like they have a similar skill set. What is that in the background? I think it was just my computer. Yeah, if you were somebody who says that you like Reagor better than Ruggs, I wouldn't kill you for that. I would say, hey, yeah, I could see him having a better career. It's possible. Ruggs, to me, will be a little bit ahead of Reagor because, A, he's a little bit faster. I think Reagor's probably the stronger of the two, but Ruggs also is actually pretty refined. If you look at stuff like coming off the line of scrimmage when guys try to press him, I think Dane was the first guy. Dane Brugler was the first guy I heard use the term put him in a blender, but I think I actually put that phrase in my notes watching Henry Ruggs against Christian Fulton. And Fulton didn't have a bad game against Alabama, but there were plays where his footwork coming off the line, just the quickness, the speed, the fact that Tyreek Hill is destroying the NFL week in and week out is what, to me, probably puts Ruggs a little bit ahead of Reagor as a prospect. But whatever, I'll take either one. If you need some speed on your team, I'll take either one. And I love that Reagor could be an incredible punt returner for you, too. So you got the wrong guy if you're looking for somebody to hate on Jalen Reagor. I'll take Henry Ruggs. I'll take Jalen Reagor. I'll take them all the way to the bank, and we'll party. Jeff Rice, Cowboys wide receiver's biggest flaw was dropped balls. Enter Devin Duvernay, Texas. Best quality hands. What round can we get him? Is he only a slot? This draft is so stacked at wide receiver. I think Duvernay will probably go somewhere third, fourth round. For slot guys, I prefer actually KJ Hill, Ohio State. I feel like he's a better just separator versus man coverage. But Duvernay's a good option. I think he'll start for somebody in the league. I think he can be an NFL starter. I think he can play the slot. He's a lot of fun. He's got great hands, but then he's also kind of like a running back that just kind of ping-pongs around off of people. He's a good prospect. I like him. I'll take him. I'll take all the receivers. If you've seen a receiver, I'll take him. This class is pretty good. Tom, don't sleep on the possibility of Joe Jackson taking a step up next year. I think he's a good bet to become a bigger part of the D-end rotation, depending on free agency and early round draft additions. Yes, and is the sun gone? Nope. Also, Dorrance Armstrong, yeah. Those are guys that, in a perfect world, you have guys like that take a big step, and suddenly you get some benefit on your team from that. But I'm not banking on either one of those to be a starter-level player. I'm going to need Robert Quinn back. I'm going to need them to do something on the edge to make sure that you get some pass rush. And we'll see what they do. But, yeah, Joe Jackson taking a step would be great. Dorrance Armstrong taking a step would be great. Tristan Hill taking a step in the interior would be awesome. But none of those things are things that you're going to bank on to be mainstays or starters on your team, I don't think. So we shall see how that plays out. William says, will anyone watch the XFL? I plan to if I get home in time. Sunday, 4 o'clock. I saw a thing on social. Dallas Renegades and the St. Louis Battlehawks are the two biggest followings on social media, and they're playing each other Sunday. I think it's here, right? Globe Life Park? Field? Park? Park Field? Park? It's Globe Life Park. Field is a new one. Globe Life Park, 4 o'clock. Renegades. Channel ABC? ESPN? I think it's ESPN. Whatever. I'll be watching if I'm home. I'm planning to be home. Planning to watch. Let's see. George says, the likelihood of a holdout by our quarterback with a franchise tag? Question mark. I would bet on the holdout. See, here's where I get torn apart on this one. Part of me thinks, oh, Dak's such a great teammate and so image conscious that he wouldn't do that. Like he would talk about it to try to get a deal done or hint towards it to try to get a deal done. But when it really came down to it, Dak wouldn't hold out. But he should. So I think he will. I think he's smart enough to listen to his people. And his agents, his representatives are going to say, listen, they folded to the running back. The running back. Oh, we'll never win the Super Bowl without the running back. You don't think they'll fold to the quarterback? Yeah, Dak should do whatever he's got to do to get his payday. Now, that's from Dak's perspective. I know from a team-building perspective, you might feel differently. Like, oh, no, get rid of him, let him go, he sucks. But, yeah, Dak should not show up to whatever the first, if he gets tagged, and if they haven't worked a deal out, when it's time for the first OTA or the first any sort of offseason activity, he should skip it. He should skip everything until they cut that check, which they will. All right, I was just burning time this morning, getting ready to go play football. You guys, make sure you leave in the comments because to Vince's point, I do have a show with no topics to do a show, which means that I need your topics in the comments. So leave those so that I can do a show. Happy Saturday. I'll catch y'all maybe tomorrow. We'll see.